And please don't keep your search only for engineering, but also computer science or data science. Northwest does take tech subjects for IT. I do CAT, EGD, English, Home Language, Afrikaans, FAL, LO, Tech Maths, and Tech Science. Maths, I am at level 7 with Tech Science and CAT. And EGD, I'm at 6 to a 7 Afrikaans. I'm at level 3. And English level 5 to 6 marks I got this year, term 1 and term 2. I get it. Some here and there are some typos. That's why I'm struggling to read. My grade 11 marks are bad, level 5 for both science and maths, and 6 for both EGD and CAT. CAT is like computer aided, I think, né? And then there's level 4, English, and level 2 Afrikaans. I know this is a long ride, but I really want to do engineering or computer science. Hence, I did EGD and CAT. I'm good in maths. Nice one. Craft. Congratulations, great. That's impressive, Yankee. No stress. I will for sure look into this and get back to you. I will check if those subjects can qualify you for a BS Comp Science or BSc Eng. They should though. I will check for you. Share your number. He then shared his number. So I have it. I did not text him quickly. I'm only replying to him with this video. And I'm hoping I'm replying to everyone who's doing all this tech, maths, and science. This is a very big issue for me and for you guys and for South Africans, because after doing after having a chat with this young boy, I think it was around 10. Let me check the times. Yeah, I think it was around like 10 a.m. like at night when we exchanged this text. I will check and confirm. Maybe I'll put the timestamps below. And then I really realized pila what's gonna be happening, because some kids don't know about this. They just choose Hotsana Mangala when you get to like high school, when you get to like Hebron Tech, when you go to these technical high schools, you just choose tech, this tech maths. Fortunately with us, like I did not do technical maths and science during my time. I did my matric in 2013. So from 2011 to 2013, we did not do like technical maths. We only did pure maths, right? So the universities like University of Pretoria, UCT, TVET, I think according to Gemini or Google, it says they're only accepting the ones with pure math, and anything tech maths, tech this, maths lit, maths that, like that's all for TUT and TVET. I'm like, that's mind-boggling. I'm baffled right now. It's crazy. What are they supposed to do now, these kids? Are they supposed to chill? Are they supposed to settle for something that they don't want? Because I remember my marks were good and all that, but during some time over the failures of my degree and all that, some people started to initiate ideas like, how about you go to TUT, you just do this, settle for. I'm like, nah, I came here for this, I want this. But sometimes, as you are saying now, and I can hear the frustrations in this text, like, I know you're gonna say this, but I really want to do the bachelor, the Bachelor of Engineering or the Bachelor of Science in Engineering. You really want it. You don't want anything else. Let's bring back the music. This is a beat that I made, I think, 3 years ago. Let's bring the fun out. So I'm thinking now, for you to enjoy this, I think you should focus on finding universities that will accept these regardless. I think UJ is the kindest, and it's one of the top universities, but the number one university in Africa is VET. Like, come on, hands down. But like EJ is still the best, because they are offering BEng, I think. But with those subjects, I need to do some digging down. I call my UJ buddies and all that, and then see what happens. I'll let you know. This is just to highlight. This is gonna be the part one, and I'm gonna come back to you guys with good results. Fortunately, when I did my research during this time, when I received this thing, I went on Facebook, I went on Google Gemini AI, I went on Grok, on Twitter, and I started to see that there's a lot of students, especially like from 2024. I think that's when this tech maths thing was initiated. I'm not quite sure, but yeah. After then, the matriculants after that year were struggling to get in for BSc and BEng, and that's something that we should look for, especially as engineers, aspiring professionals, as well as like the ones who care about future generations, especially like in South Africa. Like this engineering thing for black people like started like less than 100 years ago, like 1963. I think even 1963, like they couldn't even get into engineering school, so that's crazy. So like to even have these things now, hurdles like for our students not to get into engineering schools that they want. This is South Africa. This is not 1990 something. This is 2026. Everyone should qualify with whatever that they. But like with maths lead, I'm not quite sure. But technical maths, I teach that, and I've seen the curriculum for that. It's quite practical, and it's just there for, maybe it's because of it's not the theoretical pure maths thing. Maybe that's why they just disregarding it, and they just allowing the ones who are doing pure maths to do the BSc, because the ones who are doing BSc, they are more theoretically inclined than being in a TVET or being at a Bachelor of Engineering, where like you'll be doing more practical stuff, hands-on practical stuff. Everything is just like theory, but like we just need to resolve this in a practical way. So with the BSc ones, the Bachelor of Science, it's like the fundamental theory, if that word exists. I think it does. Theorists. So fundamental theorists, where like they just take each and every concept from the fundamental principles, and then they just build up, and it's more of that. So with the practical math and the technical science and technical maths, it's more of like we have this phone and it's about to fall. How can we solve it? Then we look at the distance. It's all about just like how can we. I'm working on something on my teeth the whole time. Ugh, I'm kidding. I'm just recording this now. Anyway, this is gonna be long. It's gonna be on my YouTube, on the Chris Senyazi YouTube channel, and then I'm gonna be creating the other videos for you guys, especially for this tech, science, and maths students who are struggling. I think, but like, let me save this for another video, because I was thinking, Hori, instead of us thinking about this route of from high school to university, right, and from university to getting a job, how about we just go from here to high school to this, because we have the resources. If we have the tech maths and we have the tech science, in the midst of us like trying to get the status of BSc, the degrees and all that, and getting excluded like me, like, you know, spending much time in school, 8 years like myself, getting excluded twice, failing 3 times, like it's like, what's happening with your fucking life, nigga? So how about you just like take the skills that you have, try to build your brand, and then get yourself jobs. Just use these skills. That's a suggestion, and this suggestion I'm gonna take it to pace right now, and I'm just gonna put it right there to you who are like, dude, this is 2026. We have AI, we have the information, we have the systems, we have the planner. How about we move with whatever that we have, the little information that we have, and the financial literacy skills that we have, and the branding and the marketing, and try to use these skills to get ourselves, to create our own self-sustainable like careers, I think, because this route is still justifiable in 2026, because education will still have its own investment and place in the society. People need knowledge. That's what we're here for at school. But like, as someone who has spent so much time in school, like I just feel like our egos sometimes are getting in our way, because you just want this MSc, you just want this MEng, you just want this doctorate, you just want this PhD, ne, to go high up the ranks. But at the end of it all, we still need you in the market. And the game is only one, it's business. So staying in the game from as young as you are to the oldest and matured being that you can be, I think building